Alright. Alright, I want to point out, who's this guy in the middle with his finger? What is he doing? Burning Core. He's like,
right?
Hollis, not on my watch. One ultimate. That's how many Orianna ultimates I've landed. One. I will land one ultimate.
You didn't say the magic word.
Also, I'd like to point out that no. Also, I'd like to point out that 4 out of 10 of these players have fists, like hand-in fists here. Except for the 80 carry of Burning Core. He's just like.
You remember the intro to TSM Legends?
Sometimes.
With Bjergsen, like doing that, like, I'm gonna punch you. Fucking face. Like,
they do like the corniest poses ever.
Probably fucking break your wrist. You fucking
locker living. What? You what?
Locker living reject.
Alright, dude. Let's go. So, I want to see Burning Core come out with a comp that's not complete AIDS, or I want them to play the same champions, but better. I want them to actually like execute on their composition a lot better.
If they're gonna play a pick comp, I want them to actually have champs that synergize better with it.
I mean, I think the champions that they had synergized fine with it, but it's just that their execution was just so AIDS. It was so bad. And like their execution was bad, but not on cool black screen. But like their execution was bad to the point where they couldn't do anything with their champions. Like it like nullified the entire point of it. It's like a Lucian building AP. It's just like, oh, why even have an 80 carry if you're just gonna build AP? Play Ziggs or something. It's so much better and easier. Then again, I guess having Vayne in the same game as AP Lucian would be quite fitting. That way she can smell black magics.
Anyway.
Darth, hello? Are you here? Is my mic working?
It's okay.
Same bans, for the most part, out of both teams. Okay. So, Legato's not going to be getting the Thresh this time. I thought they were going to be swapping sides, but apparently not. You're going to be prioritizing the Thresh this time. Braum comes out. As a defensive pick against the Thresh, I think it would be just okay, but like I feel like I've seen this 1,000 times where like Thresh hooks the 80 carry, and then Braum goes in to protect the 80 carry, which sort of works, but then there are 2 people trapped in Thresh's cage.
Yeah, the Braum is interesting because he kind of has a rough laning phase, and Thresh is not known for being easy to lane against.
I think the role of Thresh during laning phase or like throughout the game solely depends on like what kind of 80 carry you're playing. If you're playing an abusive 80 carry, then yeah, you absolutely should be scared of that lane. But if you're playing an 80 carry that doesn't, okay, well yeah, that's scary enough, I suppose. That's abusive enough. There's a lot of damage there. BC's got good CC out of these 2, I guess.
Tussle gets Lee Sin again, Yutori gets Varus again.
Why fix what not broken? Oh. Can't miss your ultimates if it's a point and click. But
can't miss an ultimate if your ultimate is
an auto-targeting aura equipped to a dash. And you also have 3
can't
of them.
miss a charm if it's literally right in the enemy's face.
I mean, I've seen some things, dude. Come on.
Look, I play Ari 1 time.
Fucking monkey. Stop jerking off for the camera. I never even seen you play Ari. Alright, so it looks like I can't really tell what BC's comp is yet. It looks like a ghetto pick comp. There's RPG. Single target damage, but it's a lot more reliable than BC's. Last game, that is. Bans come out. Orianna and Karma both get banned. And Maze gets Fiora banned away from him. But they're able to deny the Elise Lee Sin matchup. Cool, I love top lanes.
So right now it looks like RPG are saying, you know that comp you tried to play last game?
We can do it better.
We're gonna do it.
Well, I don't think so. Because the only... yeah, I think...
The only thing different...
Evie and Yutori.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. This is map presence at the wazoo from RPG, though.
Yeah, this really does look like a much better version of what BC had last time.
Having a...
Galio is going to be able to follow Lee Sin in, or even Kalia. They're going to have a lot better presence with the combo.
I think the biggest thing is that Zerost on Zaya was so dependent on Legato landing hooks on Thresh to like actually do things, whereas on RPG's side, either Yutori or Dara could land their CC, and then the other one will also be able to follow up. So I think it's going to be like more reliable in that respect for the bottom lane of RPG. That way they're not dependent on a jungler who's getting soloed, duoed, by the enemy jungler and mid laner. What a cute boy. Almost looks like Lust Boy.
That's racist.
It's not. I said they're cute. What the hell? Oh, yeah.
Off the bat, I like RPGs comp more.
I think BC actually has a chance to win this game as long as their bottom lane shows up this game. Because theoretically, Renekton, Gragas, and Ahri is an incredibly strong like pick and delete comp, like even more so than like the previous comp.
I do like BC's comp this game than their comp last game.
Yeah, because like Renekton, it's a point and click, with a lot of damage following up. Gragas, it's a huge AoE, and Ahri should just be able to follow up on that. In the top lane, we have Maze.
They should be theoretically easy charms to land.
Remember, these are pro players on the JP server. Yes, here are your casters. Wait, no, that doesn't work now that the overlay is gone. You think they're talking about?
Probably the game.
Oh. Haas has taken some extra damage, but is what? Safeguard start?
Hollis already lost all of it.
All of it. Hollis is literally dead. I don't actually know when is like the appropriate time to start W or Q on Lee Sin. I think the W start comes out of the Raptor start things that junglers do. I think it's also on a lower cooldown, so you get more attack speed from that, but also like the defensive stats that Safeguard gives Lee Sin is just not even comparable to the damage output of the Sonic Wave. I have a ward over here to try and stop Aster Air. So like despite these wards going out, I don't actually understand what the point of some of these Raptor wards are if the mid laners aren't going to go and invade on it, or if the mid laners aren't going to try and contest the Raptor camp. and if the junglers aren't going to go and invade the opposing side of the jungle. I just don't see the point.
I would think it would just be to see where the jungler's pathing.
Yeah, but like at this level of play, you should be able to like expect that always. Especially
Why
since
expect when you can know. Tussel's going for the invade anyway, though.
this is ballsy, but he's got flash. This is yeah. Forcing him out of the jungle so that he can get Gromp. But
he's gonna get collapsed on if he's not careful.
But RPG actually just have to leave now. He's got Safeguard. What is this greedy play? They're able to get Aster Rare.
RPG's just wasting time.
I would have considered that to be worth if they blew Aster Rare's flash or if they got Gromp. If they fulfilled either of those two and a ward catches out Tussle, so he knows he's going to be continuously invaded on. This is such a terrible place for Tussle to be, though. Like, he already knows that the bottom lane is going to be rotating up faster, and now they can see Hollis coming in sooner.
Astor even had a level up on him.
Oh! Flash comes in.
Flash.
Auto attack from the Ahri.
What was it? Charm lands, cleanse blow.
Wait! She didn't even have any mana. She didn't need to blow cleanse. Zerost is just going to go auto trade with Dara. He actually... Okay, that was bad. KR level 1. NA level 1. New meme. JP level 1. Lol. JP invades. I think top lane matchup's going to be in favor of the Renekton, though. Because typically that's how it goes.
Top lane matchup?
Nah, he's one of those late game scaling champions, lose lane, win game sort of deal. This is such a rare occurrence.
Have you seen the fucking Death's Dance, Ravenous Hydra fucking Renekton?
I've seen Solar Renekton only do some stuff. I've also seen like Bork Renekton. I actually remember when, like, during Season 5, somebody's just like, alright guys, hear me out here. Renekton's in such a bad place. He's such a shitty champion right now. But I've cracked the code. This is the culmination of weeks of research as a Renekton one-trick, and I've discovered the secret. Blade of the Ruin King. It allows him to be just as tanky as all the other tanks that he's dueling, but also deal more damage than them. The auto attacks are so good, especially since how Fervor is broken right now. And it was like, it made sense, but then like they changed Renekton, so now he's actually just a good champion.
Was Fervor even in Season 5?
I don't know, dude. I forget. But it was... Point is, somebody thought Bork Renekton was a really good idea while Renekton was weak.
It was alright, like, primarily because his W applies on-hit effects twice.
I don't feel like that's the only factor, but I feel like that is a factor. I think it was just that Renekton's numbers were so low. A little bit of trading coming out mid lane. All gonna be fine. I think it was just the fact that like Renekton was so low. I can recall like 2 times where all of Renekton's numbers get like completely shifted out. Like while I was playing
gonna get spotted out by a ward again.
Oh my god, Tussle, stop it. You're being retarded. I can cut that out. I can cut that out too. Engage, goes in by Hollis. Actually lands a point blank charm. Good job, Hollis. You landed your ultimate.
Was that in 6 engage?
It looks like it. Yeah. Ramoon wasn't even. Oh, all in goes in. Ignite gets drops, but nothing happens. Wait, Tussle's actually just fucked. Oh! He got him. Cool. Sonic Waves actually lands. Not able to juke that completely. Not even sure what Hollis was doing there, really. Like,
no matter who he found in the bush,
he was still going to be low. You are at kill zone HP for most of the champions in this game if they touch you. Combo and dead. And like the most likely person to be there is like, I was like, alright, where is everybody? I can see the enemy bot lane. I can see the enemy top lane. I just killed their mid lane. Who's that Pokemon in the wild bush? Blindness is no impediment for smelly enemy.
Lee Sin hard counters Twitch.
Billy Mays here with a nuke about to die. Flash goes in. Tries to heal up. They
It looks like he actually eat into the wall.
Yeah, he did eat into the wall. He like flashed eat into the wall. That means Hollis is going to be able to wait, why are you going back out? Like, you just saw their jungler and their mid laner top lane. Why would you go that close to, like, either bushes? Why would you, like, be near Tribush at that angle when you just saw their jungler and you know that their top laner is, like, nearby? Back gets delayed, which is fairly important. It allows BC to catch this wave under their tower. Alright, so because Hook goes in, not actually able to get any trade damage out. But because of that back deny that Legato was able to land onto Yatori, he forces the dual lane of RPG to stay in lane, but something might happen here. Absolutely nothing happens. Hollis is alone, and nothing happens. Cool. Blue buff gets transferred over to Hollis. Top lane CS even. Jungle CS favor of Astaror. Mid lane CS hugely in favor of Hollis, probably because of the double kills. Or another hook. See, these are the kind of these are the kind of hooks that BC needed to land last game. Dara has so much more pressure on this Thresh just during laning phase in the first 9 minutes of the game than like Legato ever did in the entirety of that last game. So that's just Dara saying, anything you can do, I can do not shit. Don't worry, Darth, we're not Riot funded. We can actually swear on this. We're not gonna get fined. Yo, I'd be pretty stoked. It's like, excuse me, you're casting a game of League of Legends and you swore, so we're finding CLG. It's like, wait. They've got no mana here.
Turn into George Carlin's kid at that point.
Hollis is looking for something, but I guess he's just gonna go and like search for pinks. Or look for a play top lane, see if they react to find if they've got any ultimate comes out.
If he landed the charm.
Double one. Oh, holding the charm for such a long time! Wow. I still misses the charm.
I like the idea. I appreciate the gusto.
That was really good by him to hold the charm, because Ramune actually wasted so much juke time
trying to dodge the charm.
Yeah, trying to dodge.
That wasn't there.
Yeah, that didn't come out, so he actually just took like a bunch more free damage that he could have spent just running away for free. This is a pretty bad positioning though by RPG. Asteroid is probably gonna get deleted, but he gets saved. Ultimate comes out of Evie, but it doesn't do much. Tussie actually nearly dies for that. Takes a blast cone over. He's probably going to live.
Moonegg ults to get in.
Doesn't even get in, actually. He doesn't land a single auto attack that fight, even. Nothing happened.
Who got away with blue buff?
Wait, who got away with blue buff? The question of the year. Wait, Maze goes in. Nothing's gonna happen. He'll be fine. So, Astrorare doesn't have it. Hollis doesn't have it. Tussle has it. Wait, what is this red buff? He can't even...
Why are you guys doing this?
Woo! They can't actually do their own red buff! Trash. The lot of them. Trash.
Okay, so the fact that Hollis was going for that red buff tells me that he's going for the on-hit Ahri build. So I'm expecting the Lichbane Nash's Tooth this game.
But he's already built like 4 items of like 3.5 items of Morellonomicon though. Is he just gonna sell it? Is he just never gonna upgrade them?
It's the
he's full build. He's reached late game.
It's the patented item juke. You wait for the enemy to see your item path.
But he's not even fighting a tank that hard specs into it. He can already see what the enemy is building. He knows that they're not going to get juked by it.
No. Yeah, You wait for them to like see your items, and then
You're
you build
ridiculous.
something else.
Doesn't he? I like how they cast like 5 abilities, but nobody took damage. Hook is only meant to spook, not to attack. Now we can check
Both junglers are
Alright, good job, Tussle.
finally paid off.
Yeah, that level 1. Mwah! Good shit.
All calculated to this point.
Oh, wait, is he actually just trying to, like... What? Mark Merrill giveth, Mark Merrill taketh away. Not even JP is safe from it. I'd like to point out that neither 80 carries have actually recalled yet. Holy shit, the fucking power
I don't
spike.
need to. This is fucking Guard Shield meta.
The fucking power spike from Varus, though, is gonna be huge as hell. Like, he's up a solid 40 CS. Like, where's the counterplay to that?
Which, I mean, okay, I guess it makes sense for BC to stop their recalls as long as possible. Because they know that as soon as the lane resets, it's going to hurt.
The ultimate actually doesn't...
Did he flash for that?
Yeah, he flashed in for that, but Zero's was, like, slowed, so he couldn't actually follow in. What was Zero's slowed by? Because he wasn't able to follow in. That was weird. Whatever.
Was he grabbing plant?
No, he was in lane. You can't grab plant from in lane. But Zero's just like, standing behind him, and I see the slow, visual effect on him. Maybe it was the Varusy. Looks like RPG wants to force a fight. Oh, nope, okay. So I thought that they were calling Tussle to come and force them out of lane, but actually he's just going to get the dragon. Alright, when is BC going to stop RPG from doing this? Because it looks like RPG's just really good at neutral objective control. Either this or BC's fucking ass at it.
Yeah, that's twice now that Tussle's been able to solo the first dragon with, like, not even a motion to contest.
There's nothing. There's not even wards here.
They didn't even know he was doing it.
Okay.
Until it died.
Wait, it's even more frustrating because 15 minutes, neither support has a sight stone yet. None of them, like, they don't actually have, like, proper vision control.
Well, again, no one's recalled.
Yeah, nobody's recalled, but, like, even despite that, RPG have RPG have phenomenal vision around dragon. They've got a ward in this bush. They've got a ward in tri-bush. They got a ward at the tail end of dragon. They got a ward in front of dragon. They got a ward even in mid lane. They just have a ward in mid lane. Like, they've got so much more vision control than, like, BC has. And, like...
So you were talking about the Varus spike?
Yeah.
He recalls and just buys a Blade of the Ruin King double daggers. Which is... I think is going to be a lot more impactful than Xayah's fucking Essence Reaver.
Xayah is one of those like weird cooldown reliant 80 carries because she's reliant on them. What am I, fucking retarded? Ooh, all in by Hollis, but it actually
immediately cleansed the charm. That was actually pretty clean.
That was clean. I don't think it was needed though.
The ult was unnecessary.
Yeah, ult was a bit unnecessary, especially since Ahri still had like the third ultimate charge and her flash. So it would have forced one of those out, but it actually wouldn't have netted them a kill. And if Ahri survived, they still would not have been able to take the tower. But everything worked out in the end for RPG. I miss tier Varus. Then again, I also know like a lot of Varus mains who are just like, fuck 80 Xerath builds. I hate them. They're gay and they're terrible. They're looking for a dive towards bottom lane. They're setting up, but
they just have to back off.
Yeah. This is the smartest decision. Trying to look... Asterera and Maze are going to look for a return on an objective for Rift Herald, but they already know that they're missing from here. So Evie's gonna go and maybe peek something out. Pings are coming out from RPG to send people top lane, though. I don't think, like... what's BC's team acronym name for again? It's like Battle Core?
Burning Core or something like that?
Yeah, Burning Core. So, like, Burning Core actually don't... They can't actually use Rift Herald effectively. Like, mid lane's not really slow, I suppose. Top lane's recalling, but you shouldn't use it right now because the dual lane is up here and they can just stop it from reaching the tower completely. Bottom lane isn't really a factor to be pushing against. Like, the best place to put it is mid lane. But under what circumstances are you going to be rotating your top laner towards mid lane to where you can also leave your top lane, like, unprotected? Because right now it looks like BC is... well, they're making their way to top lane. Cool. Wow. The 40 gold belly flop. What changes happened to Ahri that people just stopped building Hextech Gunblade? Because, like, I remember, like, some people were being, like, weird and, like, building Hextech Gunblade on Ahri, same way that people used to build Hextech Gunblade on LeBlanc. But then they stopped doing both of those things. I don't know what happened.
I'm not sure. I don't like Ari, so I don't read her patch notes.
There are separate patch notes for Ahri?
The notes she has in the patches.
Alright. So, they're just swapping lanes. Typical play.
So we're 20 minutes in, and Renekton hasn't really been all that impactful.
He has been not losing lane as hard as...
At this point, I would say that Galio is probably more important.
Yeah.
In terms of impacting fights.
BC actually didn't do anything on top lane. Like they didn't. The Renekton didn't do anything, and the jungler didn't come around to, like, actually make any plays with him.
Nice job, Dara.
We all saw that. Renekton was just, like, not factored into the team dynamic at all, and, like, how it was supposed to function.
Like, yes, I get it. It's Galio. It's hard to do things against Galio. But I assume the reason you picked Renekton is because you wanted to, like, stop the Galio from ramping up. And at least set him back sometime.
I mean, maybe if he
But, like, if you do that and then, like, put zero pressure top lane.
Maybe if he played a pick other than Renekton, the Galio was going to have more CS than he currently does. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe we're actually seeing the fruits of Renekton versus Galio in this game. You are up 10 CS. This is intentional because Galio's overpowered right now.
And fucking Fiora got banned. So, like, maybe Renekton was just the next best thing. But, like, you still have to do something with it.
Yeah, the Renekton didn't TP anywhere, no plays were made, top lane set in top lane to stop top lane from doing top lane things. Top lane's just an island and nothing's happening. Which is... it depends on what kind of team dynamic you want to set up. Or, yeah, fight mechanic you want to set up. Fight mechanic, fight dynamic. Team fight dynamic?
You're not in the bush tussle, but yeah.
Ow. Gonna be looking at Dragon here, but because RPG has lots of experience with slaying dragons from their many RPG experience, then they do this easy good. Gonna be looking for a play here. Charm actually lands. The charm just missed completely?
Yeah, it went in, but
How?
it went right in between their entire team.
That is so fucky. Really lucky by RPG. Oh, that was a good Weaver's Wall to cut some of them off, I suppose. You now get to
They might be in trouble here.
flash out
Flashes
by
to avoid the
Zayo.
kick.
Good. Galley ultimate
Tussle instant
lands.
dies.
And despite all of RPG's early game pressure here and their 1,000 gold lead, BC actually have the inroad here. Charm lands, but not actually able to do anything with it. I'm actually impressed by BC's ability to like actually do something despite fucking up in a lot of places. Also, swapping the top and bottom lane to go top lane actually hasn't bore any fruit.
All things considered, I'm so much happier with Hollis's performance this game than last game.
Yeah, it's a good win. Good win. Also, I don't see.
I don't I don't know these players. I don't know if maybe Oriana isn't a huge factor in his champion pool to begin with or something.
I'm not a scientist. I don't claim to be a scientist.
But he's looking better on Ari than he did Oriana.
Yeah. It's really hard to miss your ultimate when it's got 3 charges and like auto targets enemies. Bottom wave is going to be big, and Evie's going to be able to pick that up. Renekton's looking for a recall, but they're just swapping people towards the top side. Is anybody going to catch that wave? Please somebody catch that wave, or else I'll cry. Wait, is that not even a wave? It looked like a wave. Tussle is dancing with the Scuttle Crab, trying to make sure that he's not getting snuck up on by any foxy ladies. Pretty sure that yawn described like this game. Feel like RPG is gonna lose this game.
I feel like they're lacking in vision in a lot of key areas, especially when you're playing against an Ari.
Yeah, RPG's like their vision control was really good last game and in the early game this time, but at this portion of the game, it's just not there right now.
What would you say is RPG's win condition for this game?
Win condition? Varus. Actually, I'm not 100% sure because they've got a lot of peel in team fights that they could just like brute force in team fights. Thing is that they need BC to just run into them and fuck something up. Like if it's improper timing. Oh, kick comes out into the Chains of Corruption. Good land.
And
Good hook by
right
Dara,
after.
but explosive cast. Flay and the pop-up from Talia actually gets him that kill. So, like, okay, that's what I was talking about. That's what RPG needs to actually do well, to actually succeed, is that they need BC to run into them so that they can, like, catch them out with their CC. Because if BC take one wrong step towards them, wow. Oh, the reflexive, okay. That's, they should just be fine here. Oh!
And then Lantern in.
Not actually gonna land that. Okay. But yeah, that's what needed to happen. That was a good insect kick by Tussle into the Chains of Corruption, which got them the Ari kill. So we'll see it here. He's sitting here with a pink bush, so he knows. He sees that Braum is going to be coming in soon.
And then Dara immediately hooks Gragas.
That was a good pop-up by Talia. It's so clean. So now that they've got Baron buff, they should be able to crack. Well, no, they got all the outer turrets. Finally, the top lane stalemate of outer turrets has been broken. He got it. Wow, good job. Good job, Astraria.
Back in.
I don't get it. Galio's going to be going top lane to try and just shake hands with Mace. Nothing's going to be happening. Wait, what tower dropped?
They might be caught here.
Oh, wait. Tussle's actually just nearly dead. Goes in on it. Oh! Not actually able to save Gragas with his shield, so now Braum dies too. Hollis just has to run as fast as he can. Because that fight's fucking done. Almost. Almost.
From here, they
just take inhib tower, right?
Yeah. Death timers are still fairly short, so don't think they'll actually be able to get the inhib itself.
They should be able to.
Just because they got maids flanking them. Like, they're actually about to get pinched.
Wait, no, they're dead now. Wait, they just auto-lose this. Wait, they're going the smart way! Everyone's gonna live! And now they're gonna be able to get Dragon for free. Tussle stopped because I already fucked him over. Ooh, okay, well. Hey, did I call it or what? Just walk into us, please. These
are words that are said in my ASMR videos.
Echo.
They regroup, force the inhib down anyway.
Let's go, Power Rangers. I say that in Japan, right? Moderator of multiple champion main subreddits is extremely fucking racist. The lantern vision. Should have just thrown a hook in there blind. Baron buff has run out. Wonder how much gold RPG is sitting on right now. Bottom wave is actually pushing in, so that's a... Somebody wants to get that, but it's probably just going to be lost to tower. All of RPG is backing. So what do BC need to do to win this game? They need to make a pick onto Yatori or Yamoon. Moon? Ramoon. They need to make a pick onto Ramoon or Yatori, or else they're just going to die. They're just going to lose. Like, the Ahri should be strong enough to kill Yatori.
Yeah. Problem is, they actually have a lot of peel.
They do have a lot of peel, but do you need... It's really difficult, but do it anyways, okay? I don't care. Just do the smart thing.
That is pretty much the story of the game now. Like, yes, it's difficult, but do it anyway, or you lose.
I feel like that's what happens a lot of last defenses where like your entire team got ace. There's 4 people walking into your base, and like you have to like do something, but you're also like looking for the opportune moment, but there's like no good opportunity to actually mount a defense. Like, oh, I want to be patient to have like the most effective 1v4, but it never actually happens because it's a 1v4 and you're never, like, realistically you're never going to do that, so at some point you just have to ball up and do it, or nut up and do it. Hollis is poking them out.
At this point it's just pick after pick for RPG.
Oh! Oh, cleanse. Never mind.
Flash forward.
Oh, nearly catches Helios out. Good Q, Hollis. Wait, I said Helios? Who the fuck is
Yes.
Helios? That like
Uh,
Meteos' estranged sister or something?
Hillisang? I don't know.
No. Hello guys, my name is Meteos and here's my sister Helios. XD.
What?
What?
Like in like 3 minutes, it's just gonna be a repeat performance bot lane.
Or in 30 seconds they're just gonna do Baron and then like that. So it should be fairly simple for them at this point. I don't think there's actually anything that Burning Core can actually do at this
They
point.
win this fight at Baron.
They win at Baron.
That's what they have to do.
Maybe if Burning Core can make a pick onto RPG if they're being lazy, but they're just so strong right now that
They would have to secure vision control first.
Yeah, or they could just do a dumb thing and just make a pick. Regardless. Okay, so they're just gonna go and take bottom. They're not even gonna go and chance it at Baron. They know that they've got super minions rolling up in mid and top lane, so they're just gonna be able to get this for free.
Yeah, Baron's not even necessary. Like, Baron is, like, I think still a risk, kinda. Because if they do win that fight, that's actually a viable way for them to get back in the game.
Yeah, BC
and it's unnecessary.
Yeah,
so
RPG like
fucking
completely
force it.
recognize that Baron that they don't need Baron to win, that they're just so much stronger than RPG at this point that they don't even need to do. Oh, hi minions walking in from the minions walked around or tried to.
Yeah, just force up the tower, let Dara do what he's been doing all game.
Which is be a better threat than Legato. Because Legato is slow, more like retardo.
Wow.
Because that's a music term. Retardando. Slow.
And it's like they can't defend this because like they keep having to have people peel back to clear waves.
Oh, but but mid lane is. Ooh, corruption chains just gone now, and one tower down. The base. Let's see if Hollis can actually make a pick here. The zoning CC skill shots. Gragas.
Okay, this is it.
Oh, ulting them out of lots of things happening. Ramoon is low on HP, but actually Renekton's going to be dropping first. Good triple knockup before Galio's just still gonna live.
Yep, start the fight and die anyway.
Okay, well, if they were going to make a play, that was probably the place it was going to be. It's not like they're going to be mounting their defense under their last turret.
GG, no
Woo!
race.
Oh, we didn't do intros for ourselves at the beginning, did we?
What kind of gay do you take us for?
What kind of gay do I take? What does that mean? What does that mean?
What does anything mean?
Just keep pressing play. Let's just watch the rest of this shit. I just said just press play. Oh, alright.
The game's over. What are you?
Yeah, but... Yeah, but... Okay. 1 second, I'm gonna go get thing.
Okay.